Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr.Kendo, and I'm here to co-commentate with
Best Man Joseph.
Best Man Joseph.
He's with me here. We are playing the collect treasure mission mode on Pikmin 3, and what's really cool about this is we're actually co-commentating this right now after we've done it. So we're actually kind of just watching a video of us playing rather than actually playing it live. And so with that, we kind of wanted to discuss our strategy and whatnot, because we have played this level a few times.
Yeah, for me at least, it allows me to focus more on the commentary, because when I'm playing, I'm so focused on making sure I don't mess up and getting things timed right.
Yes, the commentary live is an art, but that actually, what you just saw on my side of the screen, which is on the left, I was very angry about, because this little bullborb right there, the little guy, he did not, for the life of me, for some reason I kept missing, and if you hit him right on the back, it just flattens him in one hit, and that's much more efficient than everything else. And this also pisses me off, because I threw a dude at a cherry, you just saw it right there, I threw him at the cherry, and for whatever reason it didn't work, because you're gonna see that I go back to it, and he's not picking it up.
Yeah, that's Blue Pikmin. Ugh.
And then I threw another one, and then he just drops it. What the hell was that? I don't understand that. So, for whatever reason, that wasted like a good 10 or 20 seconds probably off our full time. But this right here actually helped me out a lot, because you can see on the left side again where I'm playing, instead of walking all the way around, I just fell down the gap right there next to the ship. And so that got me, that was probably a 10 or 20 second save.
So I'm going to flash back to something that just happened on my side, the right side. Do you find... Oh, this will be a good example. Mm-hmm. When you have fruits that are real close like this, do you throw them to different fruits so that you don't have 5 Pikmin on one and only 2 on the other?
Yeah,
because I found particularly with cherries, they only use 1,
yeah,
but they'll easily load up 2 Pikmin on them. It saves so much time if I throw them at different ones, yeah?
Yeah, it's better, I think, to just have at least get the minimum that it takes to lift it. And since we got, we're in these mission modes, it's like all about efficiency, and you're trying to like stretch the small amount of Pikmin you have thin. And so I would say just leave it at 3 and 3, i.e. for the strawberries. Don't do like 5 and then risk running out to not even carry the other strawberry
right, that's right, because I've got a thing at the beginning where there are 4 of them, and it's just terrible.
Right, so it's of the utmost importance just to not run out, basically, of Pikmin and just be sitting there waiting, That's the worst thing that can happen, is just sitting there waiting. And so, and that's the challenge of these mission modes. I'm not going to say that we're Mr. Perfects over here about it. You'll notice, of course, in this video, I forgot to mention, we do have the GamePad footage. It's basically just a map of what's going on, but you can see basically how we are running the map. We'll put that, of course, in editing. We'll put it in the bottom middle, probably.
Yeah, I think it's a cool overview of everything that we're doing.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that's interesting for me is looking at the map allows me to see where you are in relation to me, because while I'm playing, like, you're always near me, and I just never notice. I'm so focused on what I'm doing myself.
Well, it's
like
funny.
Here, as I'm tossing these rocks over, like, I didn't even notice that you were really there at the time.
Yeah, I was pretty much right there. What's funny is that Best Man Joseph he's very focused on what his tasks are. What I'm doing is like an overlord. I'm like the mother of the queen hive bee or whatever, because I'm sitting there telling everybody to do this. I'm like, I have eyes on the entire map.
Well, you're also a lot better at multitasking, and you have to run 2 captains, where I only have to worry about my 1.
Yeah, Joseph usually doesn't mess with the other captain, because when he does, it actually kind of screws my rhythm up.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, dude, don't touch him. And so with that, actually, is there's a lot of plucking in this area, and this is finally where I can make the most use of those 2 captains, because for me, I don't have the best rhythm and flow in the beginning, but I've at least got it down to where, I don't need Joseph to mess with it. But right there is a very key part, where I just threw Alf. I threw him to the top, because Joseph is kind of the master of the Blue Pikmin right now, in this level particularly. Kind of always. I always make you do the Blue Pikmin.
Well, 'cause, the water makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I don't mess with the water. So, as you saw, I just handed a whole bunch of them off to Joseph.
Thank goodness.
When I threw... Oh, yeah, this fat guy. This was interesting, because what I want to say about that dang fat guy on the left side that I'm whooping up right there, that bullboard. throwing the Rock Pikmin at him is much more efficient than Z targeting and then shaking the nunchuck to make them all go at him, because throwing Rock Pikmin does a lot more damage than actually just like making them roll into him.
Yes, yes indeed.
And so there was the key part, though. So much is going on right now, but there was the key part where I threw down the blue Pikmin that I plucked, and Joseph was right there. So that timing was perfect. It was just so key and perfect for that to happen. So thank you for being there.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for throwing them down. That time it was a little wonky because the ones you threw down ended up hopping on that apple, so I had to recollect them and throw them on. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, that is perfect timing.
Yeah, it's great. So there's my example of Z targeting on the left side of the screen. Is I focused on the nuggets, the treasure, and just shake the nunchuck, and it makes all your Pikmin go on whatever you Z target on. Definitely, I think would be helpful in this mission mode if I did it a lot more, actually.
Oh man, I always just, when I come off of that side, I always go into the little part. I never make the corner sharp enough. This is also weird for me over on the right, because I'm used to just having blue Pikmin, so I can just cut through water anytime I want, whereas now that I have these rocks and these white ones, I have to like go the long way around and go on land. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely, having the different types of Pikmin. Luckily, that puddle of water and stuff, it is not that deep or whatever, so your Pikmin can get out of it, but they will still get stuck in those stupid puddles.
Yes.
You would think they'd be tall enough to just stand, but they're not. They'll sit there and drown in it. But, again, that it's shallow, they'll get out pretty easily. But
this is my favorite part of the video, because now we're just waiting for those rock guys to carry the carcass.
You can see me kind of scrolling the map around on the map view. I was using my finger to kind of just look and see, okay, did we really get everything? Yes. So now we're literally, Joseph and I are just sitting here, and we're like, go, 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 because these dudes are carrying around a carcass.
Yeah, because you can see them right there on the map, just running it over.
Let's see here. There we are.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, of course, with the mission being complete, we had a minute 22 left over. The best thing possible to your overall score.
Yes.
After, of course, just completing everything, the best possible thing is having as much time as you could possibly Pikminly can have at the end. So that 122 multiplied it, like, way high. And so that was a new record for us.
Yeah, that was another 2,000 points or whatever.
So, of course, I would love people to comment saying their best scores, but I'm sure somebody beat us, so...
It happens.
Whatever.
It happens.
And so we're going to replay it, of course, on the map view down there. Kind of just replaying everything that we did in fast. This is a feature of the game that's not really post-editing. One feature is just that you can press the little play button on the bottom left of the map, and it shows kind of everything that you did. You can review, okay, I need to do that better, or that worked out really well, So.
See, I think in this fast forward mode, it just looks cool to see the blacks, the whites, and the blues lines just flying all over.
All the
place.
colors unite.
Yep.
So with that, we thank you so much for viewing, and of course, we'll catch you on the next video. I think this was the last Pikmin commentary that I had with Joseph, but it may be uploaded out of order. I'm not sure, because this is so epic, I may try to get this done sooner than the other ones. So, yeah, you want to sign off?
Yeah, no, thanks guys for always watching Dr.Kendo and letting me be a part of this, and keep watching the videos.
Thanks for viewing.
Ripped on. There's no persona that people trip on. What kind of heaven could solve the world's issues? I leave it long leaves and people actually say I miss you. It rarely ever happens in the current world I live. Who would you say it empty now and again? Rob me of time and intentions of good. I walk a thin line barefoot on the wood.